Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Barry coming back to you with another video. Hey guys, so I really want to say I appreciate all the support I've been getting so far. It really means a lot to me and my channel. Today we got another exciting video for you guys. Today we're gonna be doing a video with MysticTvGA. Her link is gonna be in the description below, so make sure you guys go check her channel out. So make sure you guys watch this video all the way to the end. And if you guys have any comments, if you guys have any questions, just make sure to leave a comment in the comment section to let me know. I'll be responding to everybody's questions. Make sure you go ahead and support my channel if you're new here. Leave a like and subscribe. That really goes a long way for me. And yeah, stay tuned.
Experience getting into the military, what the process is like, what you need to know if you want to sign up and going forward in the military, how he changed and impacted his life. And we have him right here with us via Zoom. Senior Airman Barry, we thank you for being here with us today. We thank you for your service. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Mystic? I appreciate it. I'm doing pretty good. Just another day being over here in Arkansas. You know, we doing pretty good. Today's my off day, so I'm glad I got time to do this video with you.
Well, thank you for spending your free time with us. We appreciate it 100%.
Not a problem.
Some information about the process of being in the Air Force, what it takes. You know, we just want to hear your entire story. How did you get to the military? What it took from you, what it gave to you, everything. We want to hear the whole 9 yards.
All right, definitely. I can definitely do that. So, oh man, I don't even know where to start. The military's.
Let's start about where you from originally. Where you from?
Okay, so that's easy enough. I'm originally born and raised from the Mecca of all the Caribbean islands, Jamrock, Jamaica. Yeah, man.
Okay.
You know the best.
We don't need to even speak English to them.
Yeah, man, straight up patois, you see, straight up patois, but at the same time, Mystic, I don't know like your audience. You got a variety of audience. I want to make sure that everybody can.
Everybody got to understand.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it where. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was your transition like coming to the U.S.?
So my transition was I'm gonna say this for anybody, like coming to the US is gonna be a shocker right off the bat, because you're coming from a Caribbean island and then you come to the United States where everything just seems like 1,000 times bigger, and there's so much that you gotta learn, there's so much that you need to comprehend. So like for just like every Jamaican or every other person that came to America for the first time, it was definitely an eye opener for me. But it also showed me that there was definitely a lot of opportunities out there for me to do. I just need to find those opportunities and find something that's gonna be suitable for my personality and something that I'm gonna enjoy doing.
Okay, so when you say it was an eye opener for you, in what ways?
Man, Mystic, being honest, being completely honest, like the first time coming to America, I was just like, have you ever seen that commercial before where the guy was like, wow? Yeah, like I kid you not, Jamaica is
wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, man.
Your eyes are open.
Yeah, man, because I was like, growing up in Jamaica is very American. Like our culture is very American based. Like we yeah, it's very foreign based. So yeah, so like to actually like be here and like seeing all of this and doing all of this, I was just like, man, I can't believe I finally got an opportunity to actually come to America, and like let's see what I'm gonna be from here on.
Right. And when you came, was it after your wow experience?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What you expected? Let us know how did your process coming here, going into the military? Did you go into the military right off the bat? What did you do before? How did you get to that transition?
Okay, yeah, definitely. So no, I didn't go to the military right off the bat because perhaps like one of the first things I immediately recognized is that American system is set up different, where like things didn't operate the same way they operated in Jamaica. Like for one, the busing system is completely different. You know, like in Jamaica, you used to just funning down your bus, be like, "Yo, driver," you know, like that wasn't. Yeah, transportation was different. You know, even with the local bus, you know, you don't tell the driver, you don't show to the driver stop. You know, you got a string in the bus, you pull the string, and that signifies to the driver that you know somebody needs to stop. But to further answer your question, you know, no, I didn't go from coming to America to straight in the military. We lived in me and my mom. We lived in me and my mom moved to America when I was about 21, and then we moved to Georgia with my uncle. You know, he's retired Air Force. We lived in Atlanta.
Okay, ATL.
In big ATL, baby.
Yeah.
You know, like we did the ATL. But I wasn't feeling ATL because ATL was more like the part that we lived. It was like it felt more like a retired environment, and you know, like I was home most of the time, and my mom, she found a job, and my uncle, he'd go to work. But I was just home, just sitting and not doing anything. So I wasn't feeling. I didn't like that feel. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah, but
after your wow experience.
yeah, yeah. After getting that wow moment, you know, I was like, yo, what else? You know?
Yeah. And
yeah, like just came and just started sitting at home like, nah, bro, this ain't it. Like, me and my mom, we decided to move to Connecticut, where we lived with one of my cousins for a little bit. I found a job. She was working, or she was studying for nursing school, and you know, I found a couple of jobs. Like, man, like moving to Connecticut was a completely different experience than Georgia because moving to Connecticut, man, I found that there was a lot of people trying to screw you over, man. I remember working for this. Yeah, man, like I found this job called Kirby. I work with this company. It's Kirby vacuum cleaners, man. When I tell you, like, the people that was involved, I mean, they were legit, but the things that you had to do, bro, like you had to, so it was basically like a door-to-door job. You know, a door-to-door job where you knock on people's holes. Yeah, like a salesman, yeah. And, you know, like, me being Jamaican and everything, I was like, you know what? Man, I got this, man. I'm Jamaican, you know. I can sell anything.
Yeah, sell anything.
Anything, you see me? But, yeah, yo, Mystic, yo, this is where my eyes open up to, yo, like, you're living in America though, son.
Okay.
Zane? So, right off the bat, one of these vacuums costed at least $2,500, right?
This is 2,500 US.
2,500 US, right? And I'm like, how the hell do you expect me to sell a vacuum cleaner for 2,500 US?
Wait. This is their first job in the
This is my first job in the US, you know.
You've never even seen 2,500 US.
Nah, man, if you gave me 300 US, I'd feel like the shit. And yeah, they wanted me to sell a vacuum cleaner for 25 US. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? But here's what happened, you know, like this is where I found out like people are good at selling you people are good at selling things that they want you to do. Because the guy in charge, you know, he was really good at like motivating people to go out and actually sell shit. But I mean, like, Kirby was ridiculous, man.
What happened after Kirby?
After Kirby, you know, I was on the internet trying to find a job. I found a job at this company called Loud & Taylor's. I worked there for like a year and a half. And then, you know, like, I finally decided that, you know, like, maybe I really should try the military because, you know, it seemed really good. And then, you know, I went to go talk to my recruiter. And let me tell you, Mystic, yo, this man was the best at, like, I thought I saw all the salesmen in America, but when I met my recruiter, man, the way this man explained everything, I was like, yo, this is it. Yeah, I was like, yo, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. I kid you not, like, when you sign it up, you get the option to do a 4-year contract or a 6-year contract. Man, I was like, man, my recruiter ain't gonna cheat me, man. I got this, man. I'm gonna do a 6-year contract because I already know I'm gonna retire from the military.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, right off the bat.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
When you did the contract after the recruiter, was this only the recruiter advice, or did you do your research, or did you just take the salesman word for it?
No, so like growing up in Jamaica, you learn that anything that sounds too good to be true, it usually is. But I mean, by doing my research, I felt like I made an informative decision. So I decided to do the 6 years, and plus, I had my uncle backing me. My uncle that did 20 plus years, and he lived pretty comfortably.
He did 20 plus years in the military.
He did 20 plus years active duty Air Force, and he's still working in the military right now, retired. He's working as a civilian.
So this is the same division as what you're in.
Yeah, he was a big part of me deciding to go in.
Okay. So you were pretty sold on those 6 years.
Yes, sir.
And you're still going strong in that 6 years.
3 years, 9 months.
It sounds like you're counting the days. That sounds like you're counting the days.
Yo.
You gotta let us know what's going on.
I mean, so.
Like counting the days.
All right, let me be honest with you, Mystic. I'm used to like Mystic. So the military. I mean, it's not that I'm not enjoying the military, but the military is definitely a structure-based entity where you have to you got to learn how to operate and how to work within that structure and how far you can push your boundaries. And yeah, pretty much discipline. Yeah. And then with the military, what you find is that the more rank you have, the better it is for you or for anybody, as a matter of fact. But coming from a state from Georgia and then at Connecticut, and having my first duty station here in Arkansas, it just feels weird. Like I feel like I've been confined to Arkansas methods, which is completely something that I'm not used to,
Okay, so let me find out, what were you expecting? What were you, Terry?
Can you read that?
What were you expecting? What were you told going into the military?
I mean, I was just told, like when you sign up, you're gonna go to your first duty station, and you're just gonna do your job pretty much. But if I'm being completely honest with you, when I signed up for the military, I want to say like I didn't know enough because, I did the whole process. I signed up, went to tech school, went to BMT, and then I got to my first duty station. But that's not what I was expecting. Like.
What's the tech school and the BMT now?
So BMT basically stands for Basic Military Training. And that's where you go to do your training to be a military member and not a civilian no more. And then you take. Yeah.
Be in the military.
Mhm.
Okay. What was that like?
I mean, for me, it was pretty dope because you got to meet a lot of interesting characters, a lot of different and interesting people. And just like you learn camaraderie with different people. It was a fun experience. I want to say that it does help I do want to say it helps to be fit before going into the military because it definitely helps out a lot.
Okay.
And then your tech school is where you go after you're finished with your basic training. Tech school is just like whatever job that you signed up for, or whatever job that you were guaranteed, or whether you were guaranteed or are not guaranteed. You'd go to tech school to learn that job.
Okay. So, Mr. Berry, after that tech school, what was the process? What was next? What were you expecting after that?
So like you sign up for the military. You get told that you get an opportunity to travel the world and do this. I do want to say like a lot of people do get to travel the world depending on what their job is. But for me, I got done with tech school and I got shipped off to my first duty station. I mean, I've been here for 3 years and 9 months, and I'm I'm kind of wondering where the fun is, because like my job is a personnelist, and like I'm basically a people pusher, which is pretty I want to say it's an interesting job because you get to see a lot of and talk to a lot of interesting folks. Um, but so far, I mean, the only place I've been is Arkansas. I haven't been on any TDYs, any
So you
deployments.
haven't been on any duties outside of your first station.
Nah, not as yet.
Okay, and what is that state like? What is Arkansas like?
Oh man.
What you like?
Yo, Arkansas.
It's all like about you're interested.
Yo, so Arkansas is not that bad. I do wanna. So before coming to Arkansas, Mystic, and you know, from a Jamaican perspective, you come to Arkansas.
Yeah.
Came to Arkansas, and I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, I had no idea of where Arkansas was, or if I didn't even knew Arkansas exists because I'm a northern person.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people have never heard of Arkansas before.
Been in the States for a while.
Yeah, yeah. So you know, like you can imagine how shocked I was when I got told I was coming to Arkansas. But you know, I made it work. I got down here, and I found out like Arkansas is the natural state. You know, there's a lot for you to do down here. Um, if you are interested in like you know outdoorsy stuff like hiking, camping, fishing,
Right.
you know, there's that they got that in like boatloads down here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, Arkansas.
You're not into that type of stuff.
I wasn't at first, but you know, like you know, if you get told that you're gonna be here for a while, you know, you gotta find ways to entertain yourself. So you know, I got into fishing on days my job would get to, you know, stressful. Got into fishing to take a load off. I got into hiking, you know, that sort of stuff. So you know, that experience was pretty fun.
Okay, so but it don't sound like that wow experience.
And
Coming to America.
nah, it definitely slowed me down a little bit. I do gotta
Okay,
say
so
that.
you say you've been in the military 3 years and 9 months. What is next for you? What is happening with you? And what would be your advice to people wanting to go into the military, coming straight from the island, being really fresh because you were still fresh off the bat?
Yeah. So I will say this, right. So when it comes down to the military and a lot of people signing up for the military, a big statistic that I've noticed so far is that a lot of people from the Caribbean or like just a lot of foreign people, one of the big factors of them joining the military is to get their citizenship. And I
Okay.
do want to say that
But
process.
you get your citizenship right away.
No, so for me, it actually took me a while because you know it took me. I want to say it took me over a year to get my citizenship, but
Why is that?
it was just a lot of things going on. You know,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. But that's not the normal process.
No, that's not the norm. The norm,
Okay, okay.
yeah, the norm. You normally you would get your citizenship before you graduate BMT, but like I said, you know, like it was just a lot going on with me and my you know, like it was, and you know, like there was a lot of political things involved at that time too, so
Okay.
that kind of affected everything.
Okay. But the normal process is you go in
Mhm.
after basic training or before basic training, you're a citizen going into the military.
No, so you would normally get your citizenship prior to leaving basic training.
Okay, and how long is basic training for people that are interested?
Oh man, that's a good question. It's been a while since I've been BMT. I believe it was 7.5 weeks.
7.5 weeks.
Yeah, I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure it's 7.5 weeks.
Okay, okay. All right, and then before leaving or prior to leaving, you get your
Yep.
citizenship.
Mhm.
So this is a good option for persons who.
I definitely recommend it, but I would say so. I definitely recommend like if you're trying to do this to get like your citizenship, this is a good route to take. But I do want to encourage you know like do your research and know what you're getting into because like I said like I don't think I knew enough before coming in, and it kind of like dawned on me when I got here. So make sure you do your research. Make sure that you're okay with like being away from family, being away from loved ones. Just make sure that you're okay with all that.
So let me ask you, how often do you get to go back to family and friends and stuff like that?
Pretty often. So that's gonna be on the member because you get leave. You accrue 2.5 leave per leave days per month as active duty member. And I mean, you could take leave as long as you're not you coordinate with your supervisor. You could take leave. Like I just got back from a 30-day leave. I went to Connecticut. You know, I visited my cousin in Georgia. I visited my cousin in Florida, which we plan on moving out there sometime soon too. So you know, it's on the member. You know, it just
Okay.
save your days and then just work with your supervision.
Okay. So another question that I wanted to ask you was, when you get into the military, you finish your active training and all of that. Do you decide where they station you, or is it just
Yeah,
based on
no,
what you?
everything is gonna be on the needs of the military. So wherever they need your career field, or whatever they need manning for your career, that's where you're going.
So it's based off what you choose to do, your career field.
Yeah, so if you're active duty, it's where they got it's wherever they need you. But if you sign up for like a guard or reserve position, then it's where you select to serve that time. So you can go back to your home guard station, or you go back to, you know what I mean?
So as a guard or reserve, you get to stay home.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's also what with that option, do you still go through basic training?
Yeah, you still got. Yo, what's up, guys? If you made it to this far in the video, you a real one. Hey, I definitely hope that you guys appreciated and learned something in that video, that interview I did with MysticTvGA. Like I said before, make sure you guys go ahead and go check her content out. Leave her link in the description below. Definitely go hit her up. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here for another video. Until then, it's your boy Barry, and I'm out.